people, for those watching, we vlogging, and we're going to put that out on YouTube tomorrow sometime. Go back and forth here. All right, see you. All right, what's up, everybody? Here we go. We're about to head into the break right now. We start with 15K in chips, down a little bit so far with 11.5. There's 2 re-entries, and we've got a solid 30 minutes. Hold on, I can hear myself. All right, it's okay. I'll just mute this. Got it? Muted that. All right, good to go. So, yeah, so here's the deal. We are in the World Series Poker event number 1 kickoff. 2 re-entries. There's about, I want to say 30 minutes till the re-entries are over. Let me check to make sure that's true. We got 50 minutes. All right, 50 minutes, 51 minutes. All right, 51 minutes. So far, pretty good freaking turnout, man. 1,134 players. First will be 110,000. Of course, we got a whole bunch of bracelet bets. So first for us is going to be worth 600, 700,000. I don't even know. Something in that neighborhood. Although, no, never mind. A lot of my bets are for the GG Poker part only. So you can see the logo in the corner here, GG Poker. That's who I'm an ambassador for. They're going to be available to you. If you're outside the U.S. right now, GG Poker starts July 19th through September 6th. You can go to GG Poker and see the whole schedule of events. Wide range of buy-ins all the way to Superstar, 25Ks, and of course little ones like $50 buy-ins as well. Right now I'm playing in the WSOP. WSOP will go from July 1st to 31st. I'm going to be with you live, I think, every day for this hour, right around when the rebuys end, because every tournament here on WSOP starts at 3 p.m. So rebuys will, end around here, and I think that's kind of one of the more exciting times. Now, when I'm at final tables and making runs at bracelets, I'll log on here and we'll get back to streaming ASAP. Happy Canada Day, Jay Wortman. I'm also right now today, I'll be following the chat in the YouTube feed, okay? So if you're watching this on Twitter, on Twitch, on Facebook Live, you'll want to go to the YouTube and make your comments there, and then I'll likely respond. I mean, I'll respond to as many as I can, obviously, and if you say stupid shit, I'm not going to respond, obviously. I don't do that anymore. I don't give you guys no freaking attention. So blinds are 200, 400, sitting on about 30. We good. Wait, Hayes on the beat said, I'm so sad, no World Series of Poker vlogs like the past years. Wrong. There will be one. Shooting one today. Should be released tomorrow, depending on how my guy Christian does on the thing. But we're not going to do them daily this year. We're going to do them maybe 1 or 2 a week, something like in that neighborhood. Hello, Maniac. Maniac. A big hello from Portugal. What's up, dude? So what you're going to be seeing here today, this is going to be live. Not like delay 7 minutes, all that kind of live. If I say something stupid, which is very likely to happen in the next hour, no going back. I mean, it is what it is. And the only difference will be, because it's live, other people will be watching that I'm at the table with, so I'm not going to be able to share my whole cards with you, okay? We can talk about the hand post, and you can see the all-ins and all that kind of stuff. Prepper, you just left Facebook to YouTube to get a shout-out. Well, you just got one, Prepper 007. All right. Hello from Slovenia, says Lucky Lely. Mountain Drew says, are you going to be streaming all the events you play? So the plan is, like I said, World Series here from July 1st to the 31st. I'll be playing every day, so you can expect an hour stream from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. roughly PST. And again, when I do make final tables and stuff, which will be late, right? It's going to be, you're looking at 2 a.m. Pacific, so that's 5 a.m. East Coast. The good news is, I think on Facebook, on most of them, you can rewatch, but it's so much more fun to see live, right? You can interact and stuff. Your Medic says, any ideas what events your missus is going to play with you? So here's the thing. The WSOP has very strict rules on IPs, so you can't have more than one person playing on the same IP. So I don't know if she's going to play many of them, because she doesn't want to ruin, like what I'm doing. It's for fun, right? Salut din România, Victor Daniel Dumitrace. Ce faci, bă? Aoleu. Bowler. No, I'm just going to say bowl. Bowl încălțat. My mom used to say that to people all the time. Jackson Whitaker says, Dan, Phoenix, thoughts on hockey returning? Hey, man. I can't wait. I'll be excited to do it. My guess is it's going to happen when we are in Mexico. We'll be in Mexico for the GG portion of the World Series of Poker. Speaking of G, I have plenty of logos. I was going to put one up here on my tank because they don't come with things, but you see the logo here. I'm good enough. All right, who else we got here? Man, lots of comments coming in hot. Where are you at in chips? DJ B. Well says, well, you see here I have 11K. It's not great right now. Start with 15. Good news is there's still 2 re-entries. We got 45 minutes or so to do that. We are in action right now. Okay, yours is ahead of mine. Okay, so I am in a hand right now. You can see it on the screen. You can see me there, right? I got moved to a different table. Okay, he's going to find the table. He's going to find my new table. I got moved. Christian's on it. 11,335. So I'm going to be raising here to 1,000. That's 2.5 times the blind from the middle position. I'm not going to tell you what I got. There you go. Okay, he's going to pop that up real quick. Moved. Hold on a sec. He's fixing. He'll fix it. All right, I just got 3 bet. Made it 1,000. The guy next to me makes it 2,800. Trying to get you to it real quick. Why does he keep doing that? Showing you the wrong table. I'm going to call the 1,800 more with my hand, which I cannot divulge. Flop is 9 deuce deuce. I'm going to check. Is that me there? Yeah. All right, so we're caught up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to check here what I got. He 3-bet me to 2,800. Now he's betting 16. He's betting quarter pot. 8,500 here and 2 rebuys remaining. I'm going to call that small little bet. And then a turn card is a queen. I'm not going to tell you if that's good or bad for me. I'm just going to check. I'm not going to tell you. You guys got to guess, right? So I checked. Does my body language give it away? No. Hey, queen. No. I don't know if this guy Forever 21 is watching right now. He checked back, right? Okay, so we have 69.55. There's 10K in the pot. We're going to bet all of it. All in. All in. All in right off the bat. You guys join me and I'm all in. All right, I don't know if I want to call or not. Well, I can't say stuff like that. I got to be careful. Are you watching Forever 21? Probably. It's probably in the chat. He's waiting. He thinks it's like delay. Bro, I mean, you're not going to get to see the whole cards. What are you tanking for? What do you got, ace king or something? I think Forever 21 might just be thinking about calling me with ace king. Think that's any good? Someone says queen deuce. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't have queen deuce. Okay? I do. Clinton says, have you been working out? I lost 35 pounds. Getting lean, buddy. Working out, getting sexy. And now we're going to bulk up and get some more muscles. Alex Jones says, is this the World Series of Poker? It is the World Series of Poker. Event number 1. The kickoff. This guy's still in the tank, or am I frozen? No. Still in the tank, huh? You didn't see no time bank or nothing? Just freaking a little bar on here? Bar going down. Hey, bro, what are you going to do, man? Well, what could be taking you so long to make your decision? You can call me, I can rebuy or whatever. I don't care. Now I'm talking shit to the guy. I don't know if he's listening. Oh, yeah, you folded. All right. For you at home, just because I'll be nice, I'll tell you what I had here. Well, first of all, let's get some guesses in the chat. What do you guys think I had? What do you think I had? The first one to get it, I'll call it out. Nope, nope, nope. What do you think I had? Nope, not king, queen, not jacks, not ace 10. Can't show it. All right, guys, come on, keep guessing. Queen, jack, nope. Ace, king, nope. King, queen, nobody's got it yet. Hold on. Oh, I saw an ace, queen up there. All right, they all came in. Ace, queen, that's correct. Sorry, it zoomed by me so fast. Okay, I did have the ace, queen peel the flop. He took a long time. What do you think he had? I mean, I think he might have just had ace, king. I don't know. Or just like some, did he check back a pair? I guess he could have had 10s. I don't think, oh wait, Forever 21 still on my deck? No, we're good. Still here. All right, it's interesting. The chat doesn't work in there. You see what everybody's putting in? It just shows ... That's because like the chat doesn't work. Solid. So we're up to 16.7. Got our buying back. Are you gonna press something? Are you good?
No, I'm good. It's weird. Your flag is confusing me.
Oh, because it says Canada flag and it doesn't say anything.
It's
there?
just you're just a
normal right
there.
Huh? Strange. Yeah. So happy Canada Day on my software, which you guys can't see. I have a Canadian flag up there. Whole Canada. I should put my Leafs hat on. Although my hair does look good today, so I'm not doing that. Bouncing Soul says, "Good luck, Daniel. All the best to you and Amanda." Thank you very much. Vato, I couldn't tell you why chat is not working on WSOP. You'll have to ask them. But it's been like that for a few days, apparently. Some people were saying maybe they're doing some updates. I don't know. Shout out to Baby Girl Olive, Jason Colston. There you go, your shout out. Travis Young says, is this streamer mode for World Series? It's just what we're doing. So basically, just streaming live on YouTube on this laptop. I'm playing on the laptop underneath here, right here, as you can see. So the way that we can, because here's the thing, it's tricky, right? I can't show you my hole cards on my screen because, you know, that would, it's live, totally live. So what we've done is we've logged into another, you know, just his account to watch the WSOP table. So, you know, what's on the stream is what you guys are seeing. And I can walk you through hands as we go. All right. 3:05 a.m. for Lucky Luke. Wow, man, you're there late. You're up late. All right, well, we'll be here for the hour. There is no delay, Sebastian Apollo. We are live, literally live. As I said, any stupid thing I say, which is highly likely in the next hour, will be out in the interwebs forever. Eastern Adventure says, don't get too loosey-goosey. I know what it means, the loosey-goosey is like, you guys have probably seen the ad. You can't be all loosey-goosey eating a sandwich at the table. Well, people always give back to the high-stakes poker when I was literally eating a sandwich at the table. But then again, I did lose a lot there. Prakash Gupta says, is GG Poker available in the UK? It is. Go to ggpoker.com and you can find out how to download, deposit, it takes Bitcoin, the whole deal. Hopefully that answers your question. Zorlak says, slow up on the water. I drink so much water. I drink just tons of water. And if I have to pee, what I'll do is I'm going to bring this laptop to the bathroom. And you guys will wait. Well, I'm not bringing you in there. I did do that on Twitch a long time ago. I was the first person to ever stream on stream where I actually took my laptop into the pisser, whipped it out, pissed away, washed my hands, which, you know, is weird when you're home and you're just like in your own bedroom, but you got to do it because people are like, oh, you don't wash your hands. I wash my hands. All right, so we've got a 3x raise. No, we're going to call. We're going to defend our big blind with this number right here. We're going to check over to my man, Rich Green, who may or may not be watching us live. He's checked it back. All right, well, we're going to check once again. See if Rich Green. So he doesn't. So now that's 7 on the river. It's quite an interesting card. I'm going to check. Yeah, this is a spot where I could have bet. As you can see, I had ace-4 here, which probably doesn't win in a showdown. But again, I don't really know the player. I didn't know if he was going to he would fold a hand like ace-queen, and if he had jacks or a 10, he'd probably call. I think he might have called, depending on what the size was. So, yeah, such is life. All right. Still got our starting stack. You good? Good. Tech guy, Christian, the man. Nice biceps, Eugene Ennie says. What's up? Fold that one. Michael Neal, you can have a shout out. Thank you, sir. Cranston 22, how much from your side bets do you have to win a bracelet this year? It's well over 600,000. Having said that, it's going to depend where. As I mentioned, we're on WSOP right now. We will be moving to GG August 1st. My wife and I, we've got a private plane. I know, but it's safer. For a private plane to Mexico. We rented a house there right on the beach because she loves the beach. And we'll play the GG Big Series there starting August 2nd. So we're going to play the entirety of the World Series here and then go from there. Phil Rates asks, can you play only in Nevada? On WSOP, we're playing here players that are in Nevada as well as New Jersey. So 2 states in the United States. You don't have to live there. You just have to be in that state. Thank you. Zach B says, dude, Daniel, you're the GOAT. I really enjoy watching you play and the chatter you do. Much love, dude. Ching. That's nice. It's always nice to hear people say nice things, you know, because here's what we know about social media and stuff, right? You get a whole bunch of shit, you know. You guys are always commenting on something. I'm always trying to give you less and less to comment on, you know. Sammy Bistran says, de ce nu se va cartele? Pentru că nu se poate, vezi, cărți acum, pentru că e live, înțelegi? Dacă pun cărții, toți oameni ce joc cu mine o să ved. He asked, why there are no whole cards? And I told him, because we're live. Matthew Speed, good advice. Matthew Speed gave me good advice. Stop overplaying jacks. Last year, that knocked you out of a lot of tournaments. So it's funny you say that, because early in this tournament, I'm getting used to the software here on WSOP. The guy raised in the cutoff. I had 2 jacks in the small blind, and I'm trying to think about how much I want to raise. And I go into the chat to punch in the number, right? And as I'm doing that, I timed out. So I didn't even get to play the jacks. And you know what? Who cares? Jacks suck anyway. Salutare din Calafat. Mult român aici pe chat acum, da? I'm speaking to my Romanian people out there. David Bainan says, where's Phil Hellmuth? Any bracelets bets with Phil? I don't have any bracelet bets with Phil, but he just posted a picture on Twitter of himself driving to Nevada. He's going to be staying at the Aria, and he's going to grind the World Series because he's a man, you know, he's leading the league in bracelets, leading the world in bracelets, and he wants to continue to pile on, and a lot of us are trying to catch him, and it's a long way to go. Miguel Jimenez says, what's your weight gain goal? Okay, so the goal was to lose the fat. We've done that. Like, I mean, not like I'm freaking whatever, but look, no fat. So we good, right? You got abs and everything. So I can't believe I just did that. All right, come here. So the plan now is to gain about 2 to 3 pounds a month. Try to do mostly muscle, and we are carbing up. I don't know. This is Rocky. Say hi to the people, Rocky. We're going to be adding a lot more carbs, a lot more calories. During the cut for about 6 months, I was eating 1,800 to 2,000 calories, and now I'm up to about 2,500, and we're going to progress to about 2,750 to really pack it on. So a lot more pasta, rice, oats, you know, some seeds, more calorie-dense foods to up it. And the protein's going to stay about the same. Ionu Beatrice spune că când eu vorbesc românește e foarte tare, nu? Aoleu. N-am vorbit românește de mult, dar mai știu un pic. What's my handicap? Benzie Buckets asks me, what's my handicap? That would be golf handicap. Typically distance. No, I'm just kidding. This is my golf guy right here. And my handicap right now, I think it's, let me see. I think it's 18.7. Hold on. I will give you an exact number. Okay? And it's going to go down because we've made some swing changes that are 17.3. All right. It was like 19 a while ago. The only activity that I've done since COVID to leave the house was in the last couple of weeks we golfed 3 or 4 times, I will say. And that's it. And golf at Deep Sea Summerlin, we'll probably shoot a vlog from there one day when we go. It's very safe. They put like a noodle in the hole. They leave the flag in. You don't touch anybody. Social distance. The only people I see outside of my house are Christian, and I trust him implicitly because he's a responsible human being that is not out there, you know, being all wild and loosey-goosey eating a sandwich with other people without a mask on, you know. So he can come over. Other than that, we don't leave the house, bro. We good. You know, I'm not worried about getting COVID because I'm in good shape, whatever. My wife has some issues maybe with her immune system, and I also have my chef who, you know, has some specific immune issues as well. So I don't want to get them sick. So I do it, you know, I'm mostly mindful of them. What is it going to do to me? I mean, chances are very, very low that anything bad will happen. Kino Lee asked, is there a guarantee on this tournament? There is not a guarantee on the WSOP events. Having said that, on GG Poker, for those of you outside the United States, from July 19th, there will be guarantees galore. The main event, get this, the main event will be the biggest guarantee ever on GG Poker. $25 million. $25 million for one freaking tournament online for all of you outside of the United States. For those of you inside the United States, what you need to do is get your ass out of there to play in this thing somehow. Go to Mexico, go to Canada, set yourself up, and join that tournament because it's going to be a monster tournament of the year. This is cool. I mean, the chat's working pretty good. You guys are asking good questions. I respect it. I don't even have a mod. Very nice. You know, usually you got a bunch of like freaking post dicks and stuff. I don't know. Nice people on YouTube. TC Chandler asks, is there a POY race? There's not exactly a POY, but what they are doing is WSOP has a leaderboard. So somewhat of a POY, if you will. with I think a $50,000 first prize or something. And then the GG Poker also has a leaderboard separate. So they're not combined. It would be very difficult to do that across platforms because there's not that many people that are going to do what I'm doing, which is play the entirety of the WSOP and then also go and play GG. Lancaster Donuts says, can the Flyers win the Cup this year, the Stanley Cup, hockey? Maybe. I mean, anybody could win. Who knows, man? It's going to be weird, man. It's just going to be strange. It's like anybody's ball game. Lots of good questions coming in, guys. I'm doing my best here. Mai ești plecat în masterclass, Sami Bistran? Păi sigur că da. Mergi la masterclass.com și cumpără clasul meu, e clasa întâia. Și Filaivi are un clas acolo la masterclass.com. All right, Downbeat says, is there any chance of full online poker legalization in the U.S. anytime soon? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could say yes, but I just don't think it. When you say soon, I don't know. All right, we're in the big blind, okay? So in the big blind, one of the things you got to think about is you're going to defend a lot wider range of hands, right? I've already got $500 in there, so I'm going to defend, 75%. Who knows? I don't know the exact number, but I'm going to defend a lot of hands unless they're really bad, okay? Unless they're really garbage hands. I can spell, he asks Daniel, I'm going to fold here, why not use a delay? So here's the deal with the delay. On the delay, that works for Twitch, okay? You can't do a delay on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook Live, and on YouTube. I'm on all the platforms right now, live. Tell Christian hello from Sean, miss the family, S. Valadon. Who's that?
Sean.
Hey, Sean.
You came to the hockey game.
Yeah, Sean. What's going on, Sean? How you doing there, buddy? Yeah. Fold here. So you're seeing live tournament play. This is how it happens, guys. We've got, I'm going to check because it's going to be relevant to me because I have all these bracelet bets. It's very important that I make sure that if there's an opportunity to double, in a little bit of a gambling spot, that I absolutely take it. So I'm going to look here at Twin Info. 30 minutes. So that's about at 6:45-ish is when the rebuy ends, okay? So we are on the first bullet. We have a starting stack. No reason to go crazy just yet. Piggy Adventure says, since they opened Vegas, have you played at a table? I haven't left my house, dude. The only place I go is to TPC Summerlin, the golf course. That's literally it. Other than that, I mean, I have pretty much everything I want at home. If you haven't seen it yet, and you want to take a look at what my life's been like in the last little while, check out on my YouTube channel after this stream, the quarantine vlog. Okay, it's a 20, 30-minute video. It just gives you a glimpse of my gym, my golf room, my golf area in the back, the whole deal. I'm really making good use of the house. Salius Foglier, have you ever been in Lithuania? I've heard of it. No, I've not been there. Sorry. Stacking Benji's question. If you stake your lovely wife, do you take a cut? She takes a cut. What are you talking about? That's her shoe money, bro. She got good shoe taste. I have really good shoe taste too, which is weird, right? It's weird. I'll tell you something funny. I'll tell you. Never mind. 2020, I forgot. What the hell does that even mean? Jai Roberts asks, is Eddie still there? He's still here. Is that crazy? He came for a visit before everyone started the quarantine lockdown. And big pot here, NYR 9414, getting 9,500. He came here before the lockdown, and he bought a place here. He just hasn't moved into it yet, so he's still here in the room here. Luckily, the puppies like him. He's been here. I've been married since May of. It's been like a little over a year and something. I think Eddie's been here. Our son, we call him our son. He's been here for probably a year of it. I think really like a year. Matt Quick, shout out. Okay, you've been following me since you're 15. That's pretty damn cool. Tyler Durden says, say hello to Portugal. What's up, Portugal? Have I been to Luxembourg? Asks Jan Hoos. I have not been to Luxembourg. Alrighty. I want to be careful here that I don't besmirch the integrity of the game. I almost said something right now about this hand, but I don't want to do that until it's my turn. The puppies out of food. Are you guys out of food? You got a little bit there? You good? Okay. Feed them puppies. So for those of you that are just joining us, plan, as I said, is every day, the next month, pretty much, maybe the next two, probably when we go to Mexico. From this is going to be our window. Call it, what the hell time? Happy hour? Yeah, we're going to call it happy hour with D-Negs. I will be streaming my World Series of Poker events live for you all. And when I say live, I mean live. Live, no hole cards, obviously. You will see my reactions in real time and follow the action throughout the month. Once again, I will, when applicable, when there's deep runs and final tables and stuff, I'll pop it open and we will stream those. But those will be later night. Every event starts 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I imagine these events will go for a solid 12 hours. So you're looking at some 3 a.m. finishes and whatnot. Let's get back to some questions. Prakash Gupta says, why not play aggressive in the dealer position? I do play more aggressive in the dealer position. But you want to be within reason, right? You're not going to play 100% of the hands. You're going to play more than... So let's say, for example, and I'm just going to use an example. Let's say under the gun, the first position, you play 10% of the hands. Okay, very tight. So on the button, I'm going to play, let's say, 30, 35% of the hands. A lot more hands. But not 100%, because then people are just going to start re-raising you from the blinds and go all in and stick it back in your face. Când putem juca și din România pe GG Poker? Nu știu când, dar se poate, I don't know, hopefully soon. It's all about licensing and stuff like that. We would love to have GG Poker here in the United States and across the entire world, but you have to, adhere to government policies and different things like that. Right? I'm going to do this for the vlog right here. Okay. In the midst of it here, shooting the vlog. Okay, the vlog will be available for you people tomorrow. So shooting the vlog here, sitting on 13K, start with 15. Got about 20 minutes left for the rebuy period, which means, like I said, if I get like a spot that's worth gambling, we're going to do it, and we'll re-enter if need be to try to double our chips and give ourselves a go. But we're not playing crazy. We're not playing too stupid. Solid poker, still on bullet one. All right. See, that's it. That's how I vlog. This little thing right here. All right. This little thing right here on a stick, on a freaking stick. You stretch it out. Go like this. Shoot the vlog, and then Christian edits it. All right, we are going to min raise here. Middle position. Min raising. All right, we had Jack 8 of diamonds. So, and like I said, when it's not that big a deal, I'll tell you. We had Jack 8 of diamonds. So with that hand, we're definitely happy to pick it up. We pick up, look, so we risked 1,200 and we picked up 1,575, right? So back in the old days when I developed the small ball strategy, that's kind of how I thought about it. Back then, people folded in the blinds far too often. So I looked at it this way. All right, in that case, I'm risking 1,200 to win 1,575 or something, right? If they fold, hold on. I see I'm back here, all right? So if they fold 50% of the time, right? I print. So let's say they fold 50% of the time and go all in on me 50% of the time. That's fine, because I'll continue to print each time like 300 extra in gravy. So that's the key reason why I developed lower raise sizes. Other people were doing it too, but very few. And I sort of developed a strategy called small ball, which has been adapted by every high roller. You'll see these days everyone knows like min raise or 2.5, where back in my day, I was the only one doing it. Literally like the only one, other than Alan Guerin, who's a guy who won a WPT championship and came second in the World Series of Poker main event, as well as Neil Longston and a guy named Paul Phillips too, young internet. We called him .com, because this was during the .com buzz, and he made a lot of money doing that. All right. Spencer Fitzroy. Which pro is the most likely to ignore all the COVID rules? Well, that would be an obvious one. Mike Matissa, who, he's lost his mind. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, he's really, like, I've tried to help him. He's gone down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories where he like believes everything he sees on YouTube, but like everything else is fake. But YouTube, he's found a guy. The guy looks like he's about 30 years old. Okay, this is YouTuber, and he claims that he invented the internet. Okay, this is Mike's like life coach, if you will. He finds the most obscure, weird things. So he believes it's all a hoax. He doesn't believe like the virus is a real thing. He thinks it's a pandemic. The Democrats and the libs, they were part of it. They helped spread it. They went to China and put it in a lab and to destroy the world, to just be, to get Trump. I don't want to make this political, but it's just some of the shit's so insane. It's hard to ignore. Hey, what happened here? Are we good? Just the chat. Chat back up. I'm gonna fold that one. That one's probably close to a play. I'll tell you what it was. Just because of what, because of the situation. Like I should be playing more hands, right? All right, here we go. Andrew Vaughn asks, is Mike a flat earther now? Mike is a flat everything. Like he'll believe like if it doesn't come from a mainstream source, he believes 100%. So he believes 0% of mainstream, 100% of random weird dudes on the internet like Alex Jones. Now, I'm not going to suggest that every piece of news you find mainstream is accurate. I'm sure there's some fake, some honest. But to think that one, that's 100% fake and everything he's into is 100% real, it's just so strange having conversations with him. So I've stopped. I just don't reply anymore. Because he says some really offensive shit, too. Like, bro. That's funny. Someone says, Matiso, that's a funny way to put it. Richard Van Riper says, Mike Matiso's elevator never lifts to the top floor. It's kind of funny. All right, so Christian, just letting you know, if I bust, right, you're going to have to find my table again, because I'll, whatever. Not that I'm putting that out there in the universe, but throughout the month, we're just trying to organize this so we have a good setup so you guys can follow along at home. The butcher says I should, whatever. Mike the Mouth is streaming at the moment. Wow, that would be interesting. The dog 918, Nushkio. Sorry, I don't know when you're going to be allowed to play in Romania. Pardon. Okay. Chat's coming hard. Chat's coming hard right now. All right, we're in the big blind, which I mentioned. Position we got to defend more. Looking at about 18, 17 minutes left before rebuy periods end. If we can double from 14K to 30, that would be worth, whatever, 14 to 28, double. 14 times 2. Okay, so we got a min raise here from K Druck, a flat from South Point, and we're going to defend our big blind as well. I'm going to check this flop. We're pretty much checking in the dark in this situation most often. Queen 6 flop. It'd be nice if I have a queen, huh? I don't. Okay. We defended with King 7 offsuit. Not a great hand, but for 600 more to win, 3,000, getting like 4 or 5 to 1 odds, plenty good. Now we're sitting on about 20 big blinds, okay? And yeah, so it's going to be go time for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Like, you guys open, just so you know if you're watching this, I might be sticking stuff in your face. We're going to limp right here. This is another thing that a lot of younger players or like younger generations learned that I did before, which was people used to just raise too much from the small blind and make the pots bigger. I would limp, and that's much more common now amongst people who play at the highest levels. They limp in the small blind with a high percentage of the range if they're not jamming. Okay, so we're going to bet here. We're going to bet 600 into 1875. 1/3 pot. All right, I bluffed him. Or maybe not. I had queen 5, so we had a gut shot. He checked back the flop. I assumed that, he probably, that card doesn't help him. I could have a range that absolutely smashes that jack by, limping with jack 9, jack 10, anything like that. So if he has nothing, we just pick it up right there. And that's what happened. So back to 14,000. Really, vodka's shitting on my mic. What do you mean? You think my mic's bad? Fuck it. I'm not, what? Mic haters. Guy says I'm worth $50 million and have a fucking laptop mic. Yes, I know. Huff Studio says they could be watching. I imagine they are. Some of them at least. Who knows, right? And if they are, I'm being careful. Being careful with what I'm saying. I'm saying after the hand. Your mic is fine. He says you need, Andrew Vaughn says we need sound absorbers. We're not revamping this room. Okay? You know what, actually? That could be a thing where I could do it from the golf room and set up a table. Maybe. All right. You know what? Andrew Vaughn, thank you very much. sound is a lot better there. It is hot as balls in that room, but maybe that makes sense for the next stream. Maybe we can put a billboard in the back. Hey, look at my guy. I got him working. He's like, oh shit, more stuff to do. What's my favorite hand to play at a live table? Richard Cutts asks. I mean, aces, but no, honestly, like 10-jack suited. My goal in life is to be rich enough where, under any circumstances, I don't have to fold jack 10 suited. I'm not there yet. All right. Well, Dandy Annie time. You're asking once again a question that's been asked. That is, why don't I put this on a delay? The reason is because we are on several platforms and not support a delay. Twitch does, but YouTube and Twitter and Facebook Live, which is, we're on all of them right now. They do not. So, okay, we are nearing. I'm going to keep this lobby. Oh shit! I'm going to keep this lobby open so that I can see how much time is left. Late registration ends in 16 minutes. Huh? 15 minutes. Okay, so we got 15 minutes. Yeah, 6:45. All right, I can remember that. I don't need to. James Long, what made me be an ambassador for GG Poker? Well, first and foremost, their software is sick, dude. I mean, listen, I'm not going to shit on WSOP because I love WSOP, but this is some older software we're playing on right now. It doesn't have as much of the bells and whistles that you'll see on GG Poker, and I just believe that they're the future. I think GG Poker is doing it right, and GG Poker understands the poker economy better than anybody else, and they're willing to make big investments into poker. And I was like, I wasn't looking to be sponsored by anybody. I'm good, man. I got money. I'm whatever. But to be on the sort of ground floor of a site that I think is going to take over and be #1 in the world, I wasn't going to pass that opportunity up. And it's been a lot of fun to see how much it's grown. Like I said, we have a GG Poker, 25. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. $25 million guaranteed in the event. $25 million guaranteed. And it's not a crazy rebuy event where you can buy 20 bullets or whatever. You get 3 shots, just like this. You get a buy-in and 2 rebuys. So that's pretty insane. That 25 million. That's a very ambitious goal. Who knows if we get there? I hope so. Okay, so we're back in action. We are going to go ahead and min raise here. I wonder if I should have just. I almost said something. Gotta be careful. Okay, we got flatted here by new. Oh, we got flatted in 2 spots. Okay. Jack in the box in the small blind now. Contemplating. We got 4-way action, and the flop is Jack 7-4. 2 spades. I'm going to check. Over the New York Ranger. 94-19. 94. What is that? 94-14. 94. They won a cup. All right, he's betting 8,000 into 8,000. Betting into 3 people. It's been called. Well, I would need a pretty strong hand here to continue, and I don't quite have as good a hand as I need here. So we are sitting on 20 bigs, and we are going to be in ship mode very shortly. And again, I want to clarify: 20 bigs in a normal situation, playing. Okay. No, Gumby asks, is there any desire to buy Phil Hellmuth's house? No, I don't want to buy his house. I have a house. What am I going to do with his house? So here's what Daniel H. asks. Can you please punch, and he said, this is all in caps, can you please punch some sense into our politicians so we can play online here in Australia? I don't think that's legal. But why don't you do it? Why don't you punch them? I'd love to, because I think it's stupid too. Australia is a huge market that no longer allows for online poker. It really sucks. I used to go for the Aussie Millions in January, and haven't gone for a bit. Ryan Costigan says, "Do you talk to Phil Hellmuth off the table?" I do. Yeah, I like Phil Hellmuth. Listen, I really do. I mean, I think he's an asshole sometimes. I think he's got a narcissistic personality disorder, but he's a kind guy, good guy away from the table. He's a total jerk at the table. And it's just because he's super competitive. He's like insanely competitive, Does not like to lose. And, he shows it. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. But it doesn't bother me, I remember the first time he called me they, like I was part of the they. which they is like, the idiots. And I was like an idiot. I was like, wow, I must have made it. Helmut called me they. Favorite athlete ever, asks Stephen Deshawn. I gotta say Michael Jordan, bro. It's the first one that came to my name, but yeah, man, Michael Jordan. I watch all his documentaries all the time. I watch YouTube videos of him and whatnot. So, yeah, Michael Jordan, just cool. Like, I mean, I wanted to love the next iteration, next 23 LeBron James. I didn't know. I just didn't have that same connection. Although I did watch a lot more basketball when I was young. All right, so the min raise from the button, 1,600. Yours truly is going to do max. We're going all in for 12K. All right, let's see if he calls us here. He folds. All right, we had. What do you think I had? What do you think I had in the chat? Here we go. All right, this is going to be hard to guess. Okay, what do you think I just had in the chat right now that I just went all in for? All right, I won't make the grade. All right, I'll tell you one of the cards. One of the cards was an ace. Ace Jack suited is right. Rick Card, man, you got that fast. Ace Jack suited is correct. Good job. Yeah, I had Ace Jack. I kind of wanted a call there. I thought that maybe he might call me with Ace 9, Ace 8. I'm going to fold this one here. So this is interesting. I have to really study these situations now for the next month in terms of like how much gamble I should have with only, this is the pressure point, 10 minutes left in the rebuy period, and we have a starting stack. So basically, if I go all in and lose, right, I have, cost me $500, which, not to be disrespectful, to me is not that much money. It's like not a concern. And I get a fresh stack again. If I win the pot, I got 30,000, which gives myself a real good chance to win. So I think I need to push the envelope a little bit to try to do that. I haven't been able to chip up, double up, and I started this tournament right from hand number 1. So, yeah, what am I folding for? What am I doing? I don't know. It's interesting. I think probably, like honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not saying I'm going to do this or not. To just go all in pretty light, with 2 rebuys available. But we're going to just play smart. I don't get my mindset into that crazy wild gambling just yet. So I'm in thought right now about what I'm doing. Again, I have all these side bets, and my goal is to win bracelets. So should I be just playing any 2 cards right now? I'm going to raise this one anyway. I'm giving out physical cards now. You can read that. Well, I'll do the. Read some of that. Which one am I doing? This one. Okay. Min raise. Come get it. Oh, you want to re-raise me? Eat it. Let's go, bro. I'm going all in with the 10s. Boom. I said the 10s. Damn it. Okay, we need a heart. We need a heart. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We need a heart. Yeah! Eat it, eat it, eat it! Yeah! I love playing online poker because you can trick the people and they don't get to see. Oh, yeah! That's what you get playing Ace Queen against me, son. Sit down. What? 30K. No rebuy. No gamble. We in business now, baby. Yes! That's what's up. Little victory dance, huh? You guys scared? You guys scared of old D-Dance? Don't worry. Be good. That's sweet. I needed that, huh? So now it's lockdown mode. Okay? All right. Right? That's one of the things that, listen, I think a lot of people in the poker industry try to they go wrong with it. Like, poker is not this, like, prim and proper golf where it's like, oh, very nice hands, blah, blah, blah. Poker's like, eat it. Eat it. Especially on GG Poker. Everything about it's antagonistic. On GG Poker, you can actually use emojis of my face saying shit like, you suck, or tilt, or whatever the case may be. So it's simple, right? This little buddy. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people rapping. Your brother's scared. You see when I yell and stuff? He gets especially scared. It's okay, buddy. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. The rockster. Okay. So we are in good shape. That was pretty fun, huh? All in with the sweat. I guess I run good here on the old WSOP. Great start. 1 bullet. No reentry. We have actually the one guy at our table with a big stack, K-Drug, 65K. This is fun, Christian. I think this is going to be, Christian's right next to me, so I'm not just speaking to like a random fake person. Like I'm not, what's his name in Castaway? Wilson. We're talking to a ball. This is going to work. What we're going to have to figure out, and we'll talk about it after, is when you're not here and I change tables, just have to figure out how to do that real quick. And then we're good. Christian Davis says, this is a great question. Do you have friends that don't meet your standards of integrity? Who doesn't? I mean, Jesus. Let me just say this. I believe that my standards of integrity are incredibly high. And when I say integrity, I take it to the very minute detail. So Christian is somebody that I do consider of high integrity. It's the guy that's next to me. And one of the small things is this. If I say to you, I'm going to meet you somewhere at 7 p.m., okay? If I'm there at 7:04, I broke my word to you. It's not a big deal, right? It's for a minute. It really isn't a big deal. But the bottom line is, if you break it down like that, where you focus on even the most minute details about doing what you say you're going to do, and you live in integrity from that perspective, then on the bigger things, it becomes much easier, right? So I'm a big believer that if I say I'm going to be there at 7, I make sure that I target like 6:45, 6:47 actually, 13 minutes early. I'm always 13 minutes early. It's respectful. It's, people can trust my word when I say things like that. Like imagine this. Say you're supposed to meet somebody for breakfast at 7 a.m., okay? It's a Monday. Okay, at 7 a.m., it's like 8:30, they finally call and say, hey, sorry, I slept in, right? Then they say, let's try Thursday. And you're like, oh, shit, I don't trust this person, but I'll do it. Okay, Thursday, you say the same thing, 7 a.m., 7:45, they call you, say, I'm on my way. What the fuck, right? You're going to go breakfast with this person a third time on Saturday? You're going to be like, oh, sure, let's, this is 6:04. You're not going to trust this person anymore. So I believe that, integrity is integral. Integrity is integral to my mindset, my way of being, especially when it comes to poker. Well, not especially, but it's part of it. Like I try to do all the things that I say I was going to do. And, in some cases you have to readjust. Like, listen, have I been late before? Sure, it's happened. But what I try to do is handle it as responsibly as possible. Not go, oh my God, it wasn't my fault, traffic, da-da-da-da. I just acknowledge that I'm late. Say, and in the future I'm committed to always making sure that I'm on time. That's how you handle it. Like it's not, again, I used to make people do that when I was in this group. People showed up at 7:05 and you'd just be there at 7. I would say, do you have anything to acknowledge? You're like, what? What are you talking about? Like, well, we were all here supposed to be at 7. You're at 7:05. Do you have anything you'd like to acknowledge to the group? And they would like be uncomfortable, but eventually it started to really work. And everyone was like, they didn't want to be embarrassed by me, calling them out. Because all I wanted to hear them say was like, I acknowledge that I was late and I'm committed to being on time in the future. Cool. And then do it. Don't just say it. So we got a 9-9-3 flop. We limp 3 small blind. I'm going to check here. Over to Forever 21 and which green? Ace on the turn. Yeah, we can definitely check that card. So what we can do. Forever 21 checks. And which green? Is he going to stab? No, he doesn't stab. Okay, I'm going to bet. Let's see. I bet 1/3 pot. 1100. 1/3 pot on the river 10. Got 1 fold. Rich Green makes the call. He has an ace as well. Okay, so he was playing a little tricky, Rich Green. He checked back the turn with the ace. We're going to split that pot as you got it. We're going to split that pot as the 6 kicker does not play on that board. With the 10, I wonder, was it winning? I was winning. I had a couple. I was winning. My 6 kicker played for a minute. So let's see here. Okay, we've got a raise to 1900. This is a tough decision. I'm gonna lay it down. We're getting to the point now of the tournament. It's been 3 hours. The blinds are up there, 4 and 800. The average stack is getting smaller by the minute. So you can't be as sloppy pre-flop. Okay, I'll tell you what I had that hand. I folded King Jack on the button, which is a hand, in a lot of circumstances you could certainly play. I decided to lay that one down. We have to fight another day. Yeah, that's one of the things you got to consider. When you got like 100 big blinds and everyone does, there's a lot more hands you can play profitably. And then, unfortunately, well, it sort of goes both ways. When you get shorter stacked, 2 things happen. 1, you can't just call and see flops as much. But 2, you can start going all in more with weaker hands, right? So like, you know, let's see, you have 8 big blinds and on the button, you have ace 7. All right, all in. You wouldn't do that if you have 100 big blinds. That'd be really, really nuts. I'm going to fold again. I'm so tight, huh? That's what happens when you get older. 45. 45, I feel 25. I'm in the best shape of my life. Super stoked. I'm proud of it, honestly. Whatever. You can say what you want. But I put in hard work the last 6-7 months to do a cut. And I'm lean, and I got pictures of a six-pack that I've never had before. And I'm going to continue to work towards improvement. That's the way my whole life has been. It's always been about self-improvement, trying to improve upon the person that I am. All right, let me get some questions in here. So I'm lagging away. Where's that? There we go. Jesse and Kayla says, do you know any poker players who made millions just in cash games? Yeah. Me, I know plenty. Yeah, of course, for Ivy. We've got a raise to 1,700. We're going to call this raise from South Point. Got another caller on the button. It's got a flop. 3-way action, 8-7-4. Let's check the South Point. 8K in the pot. We're sitting at 27. I'm going to bet 2,400. Middle of the quarter pot. I bet this 7-8-4 flop. What do I got? Little something, something. We have action from New York Ranger guy. Right, 8 on the turn. Let's go with approximately third box. 5,300. 5,300 into 15K. And see how they react. All right, we've been called quickly from New York Ranger 9414. Now it's up to K-Drop. Up to K-Drop. He's overcalled. Holy smokesies. There's a 6. Check to me. And check as well. Read period's over. Yeah. Let's see what it is. I'm going to fire here. He's doing the whole tanky tank. Interesting spot. Called the raise on the button. Did I call? Called the flop. Called the turn. With an overcall from the big blind. He's betting it all. Oh, wow. Okay, so that makes it easy for us. All in and call. We have a pair of 10s, which I'm going to clearly fold. All right, so we were dead anyway. This guy did have an 8. I bet the turn with the 10s because I felt like there was a lot of draws there. And, you know, I could represent an 8, and I thought draws might fold. Tried to protect our hand a little bit. No more re-entry now, so we got to play this stack as is, 20 big blinds. We've got about 8 more minutes till the break, and at the break, we're going to leave you. We're going to be back tomorrow for another hour. Shane Blair says, Daniel, are tells limited since it's online? Of course, yes. They are limited, but you can still get some timing tells. Like, there was one there a little bit. Tell them. So. All right, we're going to go ahead and make a min raise here. Off of 20 bigs, under the gun +1. Min raising here. Can't tell you what I have. It's on the big stack now. He's got 100 bigs. He's flying again. Okay, so this is the guy who just played 8-6 of hearts. We remember that. Mental note. Not that there's anything wrong with that, as they say. Got action from the small blind. So it's play for keeps time now, right? No re-entry, so you got to really focus in. All right, so 91.25 in that count. And we're going to bet 37.25. Jeez, this fucking software. 2.5. Bet. A little over, well, close to 35-40% of the pot. We got through New York Ranger guy. Over to Jack in the box now. All right, fold, fold, and we're fine with that. We had the king and the jack of diamonds, so we were basically going to go with that one. There was not a lot of situations for him to fold. If I did get action, you know, for an all-in, I'd be worried about pocket sevens, and I'd be worried about ace jack a little bit, but not enough to fold king jack suited there. We're not that deep where you can, like, you know, make huge laydowns like that. We'd have to be a very specific person for me to do that. So a big jam here from Rich Green, jamming 18 big blinds. Pretty big shove. Got about 5 minutes, guys, till the stream's going to be over, and I'm going to go back to the couch over there with the puppies. Cuties, look at those things. With the puppies, and continue to play from the couch and really just focus in and try to build this stack all the way to the finish line. Take a look here and see just how many players there are left. All right, so there are 764 players remaining. How many started? Like 1,200. Oh, like 1,500 regions. All right, so 13 big blinds from the small blind. We have 10 deuce off suit, and you fold that one. Yeah, so there was, well, that's 1,200, 1,500 players, so it's about half the field is gone. It's going to pay 248 places. Right now, there are 759 players. We're not worried about min cashing. We're here to win bracelets, so I'm not too concerned with any of that. Let's go and get to a couple of questions. Derek Hulk says, will you stream the final table when I make it? He said if, I said when. See what I did there? The mental gymnastics. Yeah, I think the plan is, you know, if need be, we will come back to, you know, it'll be late night, but I don't want to miss it. I know you guys would want to definitely rail along. I probably won't do nearly as much talking at that phase of the tournament because I really need to focus a lot more concerted. SC says, when are you and Amanda going to procreate or adopt? Well, we're planning to do both. Right now, with the COVID thing going on, and what's going on in the world, we'll sort of put that on hold for now to see what happens and likely get that started up when things become a little bit more normal. Jeff Silverman says, will you stream all events you play in? I plan to do that every day from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 1 hour of play from break to break. Randy Marker, what happens if COVID gets worse and Mexico closes entry days before you try to fly in? Screwed. Possibly. Right? That's a concern. Good news is I can always go to Canada as well because I am Canadian. I do have dual citizenship. I can vote here and vote in both countries. Oh, crazy. But yeah, we have a backup plan, and you know, so be it. If we can't go to Mexico, we can't go. Jack9 says, what is your opinion on Lex Veldhuis? He is a good friend of mine. I like Lex a lot. We go way back. You know, very good friends. I'm really, you know, proud of what he's accomplished. Like, he's the Twitch man, right? He's like the guy. You know, there's Lex Veldhuis on Twitch, and then there's everybody else. Nobody can compete because he's so dedicated. He works so hard. He grinds so hard. He's there for the fans every single day, and that's got to be tough. Like, I've been doing this for an hour, and my voice is gone already, right? Which is nuts. Like, and he's doing that for 10 hours a day. I'm not doing that. That's why you're getting 1 hour, which I think is fair. 1 hour to the break. James Perry says, hey, Daniel, how much action do you have on bracelet bets? I've got about $600,000 or $700,000 on it now. Just checking. Yeah, about $600,000, $700,000. Okay. We are going to lay that one down. All right. Now it's, you know, there's not a lot of poker left, right? It's like, you know, the poker part was the first 3 hours. The goal there was to build up a stack. We've done so without a re-entry, which is nice. Alex Bukis, you're a huge fan. You get a shout out. Absolutely. Nick Rib asks if I'm scared of Jack in the Box. No, I'm not really scared. I don't even know if he's good. Should I be? Maybe I should. So we're about near the end, guys. A couple more minutes left. Let's see if we can pick up some hands. If not, you can go to Poker News as well, and you can check out updates on WSOP.com, I think, throughout the tournament. We're going to min-raise this hand from middle position. Take a sip of water, try to give off some calls. Over to Rich Green in the small blind. Now it's K-Drep, who's got 11. He got 12 bigs. All right, and you got a King 6-5 flop. He went all in. okay, for 10,000. We went 2x pot, which is very strange. It's very unlikely he has a very strong hand. We have a king, so we're going to call the king, queen. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Right before the damn freaking stream ends. At least we're still in with 12 bigs. That was upsetting. Would have had like 40K, but. So I don't blame the guy. I mean, he had a hand. He had a flush draw. It's a weird way to play it. Like, I'll just tell you, K-Drek, if you're watching, it's probably not the ideal way to play it, but it's okay. I would definitely call before the flop. I probably would have checked. I was going to check back on the flop, just so you know, and trap you, but I didn't need to because you trapped yourself. But such is life. 11, 12 days, I'm going to fold that one. One's a close one. I'll tell you what I had to. Well, no, told you enough. Told you enough. So here we are, 12 bigs after losing that pot. That was frustrating. But still, you know, like here, 12 bigs is plenty in this thing, right? We got plenty of room to maneuver in an online tournament. We are not giving up hope. We are going to be on break, I believe, after this hand. And that's going to be the end of today's stream. But join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, and Twitter, right? Pretty cool, huh? How we're doing this all at the same time, thanks to the guru right there. Hey, clap for Christian Sanchez. He figured out how to do it all. So we're doing it all, no matter what platform you're on. And maybe tomorrow what I'll do is, today I was trying to, you know, converse with the YouTube chat. Tomorrow maybe we'll do the Facebook Live. So if you're a Facebook user, and if you hate Facebook, then, you know, whatever, I get it. You know, that's fine, but a lot of people are still on there. So we're going to continue to do this throughout the month, every day, 1 hour. On break now. This is where I say goodbye to you guys. Thanks for watching. Root me in. I got 12 bigs. Need to run good from here on. Hopefully get the final table. And when we do, we'll be back streaming live from Casa de Nez. Cheers, guys. See you later.